Toastmasters. And Lana, is it too late for me to give you my speech title?
Yes, it is too late.
Well, I thought I had a speech title that why? It's wrong on there. I don't know. When am I supposed to get that to you? You mean when we start this presentation and speech, you already print these out? I thought we could get these to you once it started. Okay. All right. I guess that just means that I'm going to have to tell you what my speech title is because we didn't get it here.
One point of order. I guess we'll start after.
This is on. We're going now.
As soon as he said, he started.
So, this title of my speech today, Procrastination, the good and the bad. Now, I procrastinated in giving my speech title to Lana. Now, is that Lana's fault? Or is it my fault? I could look in the mirror and I know whose fault that is because I procrastinated. I don't know if anybody here had procrastinated. I think that's kind of around the board that everybody has at some point or has dealt with it. And a lot of times with procrastination, there are consequences. The consequence to me, I didn't get my proper speech title on there. Now, a couple of years ago, I purchased a house. I was going to fix it up and then sell it right away. So I went, had the perfect house that needed to be fixed up. I got it fixed up and I started working on it and tore it out really quickly. And then I need to have someone come in and do some painting. And so I got a couple of quotes. I sat on it a little bit. Which one should I do? I don't know. This person's a little bit more, and this one's. So I thought about it, waited a couple of weeks, got a couple more quotes, and eventually I decided on the one person. I said, all right, can you come out and do it? I said, well, you missed the time frame. We had people ready to go, but we can come out there in 2 weeks. That's no problem. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we waited and got it done. Now, we fast forward a year and a half, 2 years later, and I look back at I procrastinated that decision. I procrastinated other decisions on getting it fixed up, which meant it was longer that the house was sitting there, not being for sale. So with all those delays, you look at all those delays, and then finally it got on the market, and while I was going through fixing it up, and while everything was happening, the house market was just going down, 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 down. So now everything is down, 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 and then I decide to sell my house. Well, this procrastination has really hit me in the wallet because every year I'm losing another $8,000 to $10,000 on this investment. Not a good thing. And so procrastination has consequences that can really hit you and hurt you in the gut and in the wallet and in your humiliation. But there is a concept, there is a thing that procrastination can be good. And that's how I've been starting to look at procrastination. Procrastination being a good thing, not a bad thing. Now, if you procrastinate on those big important decisions and those key things, there's bad consequences. That's a bad procrastination. But when I come home and there are dishes to be done, there's things to be cleaned up, the kids need to be in bed, and the first thing I do is go up to my computer and check my Facebook account, check my email. I'd be procrastinating, cleaning, getting the kids in bed. But if I instead turn that around and procrastinate the little thing being the email, the Facebook, and procrastinate all those things that they aren't essential to anything that I have to do, then that is good procrastination. And I'll tell you, the feeling that I get when I procrastinate, it wells deep within me. And it's something that once you take care of the situation and do it, that relief is gone. And then that brings me to a popular concept that is made popular by a well-known author, Brian Tracy. I don't know if any of you have heard of him, but I really enjoy, if you have a chance, read his books. But his concept is to eat the frog. Eat your frog. And the concept is, if eating the frog is the worst thing you have to do that day, if you do it first thing in the morning, get it out of the way, it's a horrible experience. But if you just eat that quickly, you're done with it, you can move on the rest of your day, and you have accomplished and done the most important thing that you had to do that day. And that goes in line to one of the things of procrastination is being able to identify what is the most important for us. If we know what is the most important thing to help us reach our goals, help us achieve what we want to achieve, and we put all of our focus, all of our energy into those big important goals, we will get those out of the way right away, and then we can start thinking about the smaller goals, the littler goals. The good and the bad procrastination, if we look at just procrastinating on those little things that are time waster, are non-essential to what we have in front of us, we will accomplish so great things. And if we just, as Brian Tracy says, if we just eat that frog each day, we will accomplish great things. Thank you, Matt.
You gonna give us a phone?
Hopefully.
He's gonna
If you can put this on your desk,
We're all getting a phone.
and you can think about eating your frog when you wake up every morning.